Thank you very much for still remaining with us. The program is still this morning on ITV. The metamorphosis into what is now the All Progressives Congress, APC, was a very long one indeed. You know, at some point, the APC national leader who returns back from medical trip abroad at the weekend, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was a part of the Alliance for Democracy, AD, and we are on the one side in 1999 here. President Muhammadu Buhari was not a very quick person, but when he came in and joined the All People's Party, the APP. I won't forget that yet. And somehow, the metamorphosis was tangling on both sides. While the APP metamorphosed into the ANPP, the APC was just on its own moving, and when they had to do some remerger, when President Muhammadu Buhari left the APP and went to the CPC, and later on they had this touch together, they got what was described as the ACN, and with further measure and further discourse, it was moved into what we now have today as the All Progressives Congress here. But yet the APC has been in some political boiling water, which swept away its former national chairman and former president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Adams Aliyu Oshomole. The party had, well, anyway, it's a game of what many persons who have played in, who love football what I have described as 1-1, when the APC actually lost Edo State and won Ondo State, and that moved on. So much talk, so much gain here. But now the APC wants to carry out a national registration exercise here to see, know what its members are, get more members and do all of those things here. But there is controversy over that. Are they going to be allowed to move on, or are they not going to go on or not to go on? Many felt that the National Assembly had actually extended its recess just to allow its members who are from the APC go around and get registered. But the main thing which we understand from political platform and political presentation is that anyone who gets the largest number, gets the executive, controls the structure of the state. So everyone is keen at that here. But now I'm now being joined by a member of the All Progressives Congress, the APC, Honorable Lateef Olawumi. He is the National Welfare Officer, APC Aspirant Forum. Honorable Lateef, you're welcome to the program.
Good morning.
How is the APC?
APC is doing fine.
Are you sure it's doing fine?
It's doing fine.
What we're saying from the APC is everyone struggling to pull out his own piece of the broom.
It just may seem so, but in the real sense of it,
so?
things are really moving on fine. And in a few months to come,
Sure? Do you have executive at the grassroots, or just the state? And
yeah, we have executive at the. While the executive members were dissolved last month,
okay.
Yeah, those that were there were actually made the caretaker committee members. So we have the executive at the grassroots, even up to the local government and the ward level.
Okay, now let's look at APC. I will come to the multiple litigations and multiple crises in the party, but let's look at the issue of the registration. Why now?
I think the best time is now.
Why is it now?
And why it is now is simply because if you look at the party's preparation for the 2023 election, yeah. It's necessary that we get more members across the country. We've gotten a lot of loyal members, but we still need more people who have, wished to be part of our party. And the only way we can do all that is to allow them participate, especially where we are aware that the party congresses and conventions are on the way. So as such, we need more members who are willing, and we need more members who on our own part will make them see reasons why they should be part of our party.
Okay, now, if you need more members here, but some members of your party are very worried and are saying, as far as they are concerned, they really felt that it's not time. Some are saying, no, they should wait. Some are saying, why will you be in a hurry to actually go for membership drive now?
At every, as a party and as members of the political party, I think it is of necessity that we have it at the back of our mind that at every point in time we should do everything that will get more members. Why am I saying that going for membership drive at this particular time, to me, is a good move, because as a party, a loyal party member, we should be concerned about how we guide Nigerians on our part come 2023.
Now, if you're getting Nigerians on your part here, when some of your members are in court, are still worried over the fact that the governor of Yobe State is the acting chairman of your party, and he has been staying too long, and somebody said there have been some kind of what they call a boju type of politics here, where they were told he will stay for some months, and he had stayed, and some people in your party are saying, hey guy, Your Excellency Mr. Boni, it's time for you to let some guys run the affairs of this party while you face Yobe State.
In that wise, you realize that just last month, the party executives across the federation came to Abuja, and they resolved that the party, Memala Boni led ESCO, caretaker ESCO, should spend another 6 months in which in the time frame the national convention will be conducted. Now, those that went to the sought court redress before now had been told to withdraw any litigation that has to do with the party, as long as a member of the party, and that, I believe, has been done by those involved.
Okay, why would they withdraw the suit? Don't they have a right to approach the court?
The parties, they have their ways of doing things.
Is it not? Because some would say that it's dictatorial. That everyone has the right to approach the court. If you feel aggrieved in a party and you're not getting what you want because you're not the big boy, or you don't know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, and you just say, hey guy, I'm Honorable Latif, I'm part of APC, I got the APC card, I'm a card carrying member, let me go before the court. That is not the case, and that is the reason why this convention is coming up, and of which the registration processes that we are going to embark on as from today is coming up, so that everybody will have his say, every member will, and every other Nigerian that feels he wants to participate in party politics, in Nigerian politics as it is, and all that. So that's why this avenue is created. But the fear in the mind of some of your APC members is the game of hijack.
It won't
now, some people are going to hijack it here, and when they know that Honorable Latif Olawumi is popular and he doesn't have an Abuja or a state connection here, they would likely ensure that those people who are loyal to you don't get fully registered, and they are the ones who get their men registered, control the structure, know where the cards of the new member will be going to.
It won't be so this time around.
I
have suffered the same thing you just.
It happened in your party.
It happened. Not. I didn't say that in clear times.
No, but you have been APC all through.
Yes,
and you suffered it. Where did you suffer it?
I'm coming to that. I will explain that. I suffered in the sense that the party primaries were conducted in a way that there were several lapses. Like probably imposition in some cases.
Okay. In your party?
I said like...
No, in your party.
Wait, I'm coming to that. Let me explain.
Now, I'm asking you have been APC all through.
Yes.
If you had come from PDP, would have said it was PDP.
You asked the question. Yeah. You asked the question. I was going to... I'm being sincere as in Nigeria. I'm being patriotic enough. And
I know those who are watching,
yes.
We love your boldness. Sometimes you are being careful not to hit.
So you allow me to land. You asked whether there won't be all kind of hijack, and I said, being somebody that had suffered something of that nature, in which it was meant to be a direct primary, and at the end of it all, it was not even an indirect primary. Somebody sat somewhere and probably picked the candidates.
In which party?
I'm just using that as I'm coming.
Party? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, let me land. So in that case, this what is being done right now is to ensure that such does not happen again. Where as a party, we grow, and each time we grow, we learn new things. And this we have learned that to have a formidable structure, to have right Nigerians in place, to have a Nigerian in Nigeria to contest as a Nigerian, we set out to ensure that every Nigerian that wishes to be part of our party and wants to make his or her contribution is allowed, and that is why this registration is in process. And if you have been following the trend, it's been publicized, there's been announcements here and there, and so that people will be conscious of the fact that they need to be part of the process. So if you register as a member, you have your card, and you pay your due, because that will allow you to be a member that could be voted for, or you can vote for anybody. So this process will allow every Nigerian that wishes to be part of us, and those that have been part of us, I mean those that are still there, that feel they want to do one or two things, they still have to show their interest that they want to continue to be members of the party.
Okay, now, looking at this now, the question, some people are really pretty worried. In some states, like River State, many are already pointing fingers that, as far as they are concerned, the Amechi blocks appear to be more favored than the Magnus Abbey block.
When you say favored,
and even in even in Zamfara State, they said the Yari block is being favored than the Marafas block.
I disagree with you. I beg to disagree, sir, because if this registration is open to all Nigerians, and when I say all Nigerians, I don't limit it to the members, the current members of the party. Okay. I mean those that still have interest to fully participate in politics. Once you go as a member, you register, I don't see you being restrained from casting, probably at the primaries or at the congresses that are going to take place before June, casting or lending your support to whatsoever you want to lead you. So on that
I mean, you're sounding more confident than even Akpano Doedege. I'm asking the party's acting secretary here, but with the question many will be asking here is that some senators, one or two, I know we have read an article of some controversy between Senator Domingo Bende and some other ones around the donut over the issue of the party primaries here. But those who are calling for the primaries, have the party approached them? That are calling for the exercise to be suspended. That as far as they are concerned, APC has enough members, suspend exercise, let us reconcile the party. What will you be telling them now?
In that wise, you can have your say, but not all the time you have.
But they want to have their say.
Not all the time.
You have your ways.
You have your way. So especially when the majority, see reasons why things should be done the way.
Who are the majority?
When I say majority, the members of the party. I'm a member of the party. I've not raised my voice against.
What about the other ones who are raising against? Who are your fellow party members?
That's what I mean. How many states? You just mentioned two personalities now. Yeah. So
I mentioned 4 personalities in 2 states. There are 2 blocks. Amechi, Abe, Yari, Marafa. These are all blocks.
And these are blocks. And
you may have your own blocks as well. In your area, you have your blocks. And they will have the honorable Latif voice.
Including Abuja. You have 37 places. You have just mentioned 4 places. So
2 places with four gladiators.
So that implies that we are good to go, and we are interested in the exercise, which will start off.
Now, how do you handle the court cases? The court cases. I think there's one case about bonus continuous. Continuous stay, overseeing the affairs of APC. There may be other court cases here and there.
Well, in which court?
No, but I know some people had said, look.
Which court are they presently?
No, but I read an article that there are some guys who are going to court against.
Well, I don't really know much about that. I don't think that's in place.
So you're saying that there's no court case?
I don't think there's anything of that nature as we talk. And that is why the party is good to go. We are comfortable with the situation right now.
What about Kwara? Kwara boys. Kwara boys at the moment.
Kwara, when you say boys.
Kwara boys, I know Alhaji Lai Mohammed is not taking it easy with the
situation is not as it were, because you remember last week or upper week, this matter was settled, the factions. You expect issues like this to arise.
None of them had come out to say it's settled.
In a party.
The governor's boys are telling Lai Mohammed and Saraki, hey guys, you are featherweights. They are telling the governor will put you there.
In a ruling party, you should expect something like this to come up. Interest. And that interest can be contained.
But there is in that particular place, the broom is already getting very hot. And the question will be asking you if Kwara boys In Rivers, there's already fear and scare that some guys will likely be acting very stubborn in Rivers State. There's a fear, APC have raised the alarm that some persons may likely distort the exercise here. Don't you think with all of these red light signals here?
The registration will take care of it all. I do believe that our party members are reasonable ones. They can be very rational. In due course, you see things go on as it should go.
Okay, whatever it is that we'll be looking at here, but the exercise, can you give us a brief guide of what the format will be like? Yes. Those who may likely want to be in the party and several others.
Yeah, from today on, because people had thought earlier that the registration will start immediately, but it's not going to be that way. There are sequences, and the first thing that will be done is the inauguration, constitution of the 7-man committee, registration committee, state committees, and they are going to do that today. Then on the 2nd of February, the registration will begin. Then they will collect the forms. The registered forms will be collected on the 28th of, between 17th and 28th of February. Then they compile the register thereafter from those polling units, because the registrations are going to be in polling units. Every polling unit, anybody that is willing to be member of the party, will have to go to his or her polling unit to register. Those that will do that are already.
What about those who hijack the forms those days and fill people's names?
No, that will not.
Haven't you seen it before? I've seen it several before. They will give somebody, because the person doesn't like you, Latif, the person fills the form and submit the names back to Abuja.
This time around is going to be a very different case.
You are sounding too optimistic.
I'm sounding too optimistic.
Are you not too? So that you don't go back tomorrow and you come and say, "Hey, guy, I'm taking back my words." What I said to you was because I saw people who I felt they are sincere.
I'm sounding optimistic.
Too optimistic.
Yes, because I can say this caretaker-led committee are going to put everything in place.
Even Bonnie's PR will not be as sure as you are.
Why? Because we are members of the party. So I don't think. I'm saying my mind, and from what I can say on ground, I've been following the process, and I can see that we are good to go, like I've been saying.
Okay, if you are good to go now, that means everything is almost based on what you have arranged here is almost there. But what about the little conflict boiling points?
You keep emphasizing the conflict.
No, I will, because when the crisis come, they're going to make headline and they're going to dent the exercise here. So if you who are party members are painting a picture that all is well, and what we could hear from the forest drummer is that the drum from Kwara State is not sounding very beautiful. The one from Zamfara is not sounding very beautiful. The one from River is not sounding beautiful. These are three key APC stronghold, even if they may not be in charge in Zamfara and Rivers. But when you beat drums from those areas, and the drum that ought to sound like a drum of a wedding ceremony is sounding like the drum of war.
Those issues are being addressed, and let me tell you, because I don't want us to unnecessarily flog this.
Or hit the politics.
No.
Because everyone is sitting there watching you and asking you.
Yes, ordinarily, you should expect that if any human gathering, there will be conflict. How much more of a party that we have a numerous number of people, a party that is a ruling party, a party that hopes to reposition itself and situate the leadership in certain parts of the country. You should expect something like this. And at the end of it all, like the issue of the chairman of the caretaker committee happened the other time, and it was resolved, and here we are. So it means as a people, or as a people in a particular grouping, we should expect that there should be dispute one way or the other, and resolving these issues should be the priority, and that is our priority, and moving forward is also a priority.
Okay, we've followed you through, and we've followed very keenly and watch how it goes here. Let's look at the issue of mobilization. There's one thing we'll ask here. Governor Yahya Bello appears to be a dancing round. Let me use the word dancing round. A dancing to two music. One, the issue of mobilization for the convention. Two, dancing for the presidency.
As a Nigerian, which has the right, and as a party leader and member, he has the capacity to do all.
No, but
the mobilization I mentioned.
We got the news that your party said was fake, that you have the SLM will postpone.
People. There are people that are bent on scuttling progress. In that wise. And the issue of Yaya Bello being doing the mobilization. Yaya Bello is a strong personality. No, he's a strong person. I won't be using your words.
No, but that's what he told me. I interviewed him. He told me he's the white lion.
So he's a strong person.
Well, he's the white lion.
Maybe I've
no, you've seen him as the white lion on billboards.
Maybe on the
everyone call him the white lion.
Maybe on billboard. So in natural sense, Yaya Bello could do all that. He's a strong personality, and he can easily mobilize. And you saw that in Kogi election, how he was able to galvanize.
But Dino will not agree with you.
Because Dino is a noise maker.
Dino will not agree with you.
Because
Dino said it was rigged.
Because Dino is a noise maker.
Dino said it was rigged.
Because Dino has always been part of rigging exercise. So he would think
Dino said rigged.
He would think everybody does the same thing he does.
But Dino raised the alarm. Dino was so upset that he wants smarter than me. That's what Dino said.
But he went to court. But what happened at the court? What happened at the tribunal? So let's be realistic.
And I'm telling you what Dino said, and which I know you watched him. He even sang song, he danced, and voiced his opinion.
Because Dino is a clown, so he can act. So he came probably to you to act the script as it was written by himself.
But that's what Dino Melaye alleged.
And that's what he is.
So you're saying that Yaya Bello is mobilizing, that everything is going to go very well?
Everything is going to go very well, especially the youth aspect. A lot of Nigerians, and like I've been saying, on my own part, we've always been telling people that for you to make Nigeria a better place, the first thing is to be part of a political party, and APC be the party that has come on board to deepen the democracy, present good leaders. They are ready, they're willing to join us so that we can make Nigeria a better place. Most Nigerians before now, rather than...
But Governor Minister Lalong said at the weekend that APC failed. Mr. Former Minister of Sport, it's everyone in news that APC have not delivered very well.
How? In what aspect?
That in security, in several other aspects, that the hope for APC to change the economy was very high. But now the people are not as hopeful as they
I want to ask you, did you say this when he was a minister?
No, I didn't say it.
Maybe, because it's not part of us, he feels slighted.
No, but it's still the APC, but just at home.
Maybe it's representing another party, possibly.
No.
They're
already pointing fingers.
Yes, there are many of those people that probably were part of us before, and because they didn't get what, and we should ask him as the sport minister.
But he has said that he thought that President Buhari would reappoint him.
As sport minister, then you should ask how well did he perform his.
Okay, I won't let you throw that here. So let's get your final shot here. So much here. The controversy, is it over now? Are you saying that we're going to have a seamless exercise? Yeah. Are we going to have the boiling point with all eyes on Rivers, Kwara, and Zamfara?
Well, I don't think we're going to have much problem. Like I've been...
No, but that means you are thinking we're going to have few problems.
Yeah, it is normal. I've said it several times that when you have people come together, definitely you can't share the same interest at all times. So it's going to be a little that we should expect that, and the matter will also always be resolved. What I want to implore Nigerians, on a final note, like you said, to make this country a better place, we should let ourselves understand that until when we participate in party politics, until when we have that opportunity, and we can only have that opportunity, the privilege to choose whosoever that we want to lead us. A Nigerian...
You are sure it won't be hijacked?
A Nigerian that will be Nigerian president.
It won't be hijacked?
It won't be hijacked. So in that wise, Nigerians should come out and be member of this lovely party, the APC, a party that's able to, our party and our government that has been able to put a lot of things in place. The railway, the airport, the insecurity. I want to tell you, even before now, during Obasanjo's time, we'll talk about sacking what do you call it? Sacking and others. There have always been issues. So we
okay, I will cut you here.
As population advance, we should expect elements that could pose disaster to the society, and it's now on each and not every one of us to be part of those that will make things work out for us as a country.
Okay, okay, whatever it is, we'll look at that here. But let's hope that the party will be going on well, because we know we have rumor that some APC governors are already dancing the PDP, maybe dancing under the umbrella, because Tambawa is already inaugurating projects in Jigawa State. You saw that?
Maybe they are friends.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
So you
have seen the vice president went to River State and they could be, you know,
Richard Okorocha had called for new blocks.
We are Nigerians.
But what do you make of Richard Okorocha calling for new blocks? Richard Okorocha saying, as far as it's concerned, the good men in APC, maybe like you and the good man in PDP, should leave the two parties, come together and form a united bloc to redeem Nigeria.
But the same Rochas said, I think the day before yesterday, that he believed
he said it's in APC.
That he believed, and I want to believe that he believes in APC.
No, he said it's still in APC.
Yes.
But he said the good men in APC should come out, and the good men in PDP should come out and have a league, a team of good men, and let the bad ones, I don't know who they are, to remain there so that they can form a new group.
Why not change the orientation of those bad ones in APC?
No, but he wanted to
because we you know, as citizens, we always have the good and the bad.
Okay, somehow. Thank you very much. A wonderful time here with Honorable Lateef Lawumi, National Welfare Director, APC Aspirant Forum here. And he's been very, very pessimistic about his party. Optimistic about his party. Sorry, optimistic about his party. Sorry for that word there. I chose the wrong word here. About his party, and he's very confident, saying that as far as he's concerned, all is going to go well. That nothing is going to be hijacked, according to him now. That the party is home and dry, is cruising. They're going to get new member. Actually, those days the PDP will say the umbrella is so wide for all. Now he said the APC is a big broom.
There are many people, even in PDP, that are coming now. Yes.
How many governors?
You will see the entire Southeast could end up being APC. Just watch out.
Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed here. Let's watch. The Southeast is your weakest zone, but let's see how it will all be playing out. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll take a break now. We'll take a break now after talking APC. When we return back, please do stay with us.